thank my mom and my dad for introducing and teaching me about God. It is because of them that I'm here today. It is because of them that I know God. And that I know God is not in one specific place, but everywhere and in every part of our lives. I want to clarify that today I don't feel that I'm here to convert. I was raised knowing the same God that I'm here today to profess belief in. You see, every person and lesson taught in Christianity and Islam are so similar. And as I read the Quran, it only made sense to me because I'd grown up knowing those people and stories and lessons that it references. And as I read the Quran, I was affirmed that I'm already a believer. God already knows that I walk on his path, however flawed or imperfect at times my steps may be. I would like to take this opportunity to invite Muslims and especially Christians in the U.S. to uncover our similarities, as I have. Today, I don't consider myself walking away from Christianity. I've simply read the Word of God, and I affirm that I believe that.
Everyone here is I think family, and it makes today a little bit more emotional and very intimate. Been doing this for 10 years and help people throughout their journeys into Islam. I lost track, I lost count of how many people. And I do not exaggerate when I say that I have not seen anyone who have taken this process as personally and as seriously as Tessa has. And I mean that. I usually actually, when people come and say I want to convert to Islam, my philosophy is that I tell them, just go away. Many people I have helped, they're not doing this and really from the heart. They're usually maybe getting married to a Muslim or getting to know a Muslim, and they do it for the other person. But very few people I have seen who are doing it because they really want to do it. And that's why when Adham and Tessa got married, I really it wasn't a question whether or not she's converting, because from the very beginning it was something that it was her choice. I think we kind of discussed that. I told Adham many times, don't try to force that on her, don't try to influence her in any way, shape or form, and I don't think that he's done any of that. And then I remember when Tessa got the study Quran, and I thought, okay, well, I give the study Quran, or I give the Quran to a lot of people, and it usually ends up on a shelf at home. Maybe they read it, maybe not. And then months later, Adham says, why don't you come over? Tessa has a few questions. She read the Quran and she has a few questions. I thought, okay. And I went there, and her study Quran is filled with notes and marks, and she had a ton of questions. And we only just scratched the surface. So we were there for a couple of hours, and I could tell that this person is not just doing that for Adham, for her spouse, or for any other reason, but her own convictions. And a few words that she said, I don't know, I can't really say anything after what she just said. Becoming a Muslim, and I mainly speak to your family. Sadly, I just read recently how the Orientalists have given Islam the translation submission, which is a translation that I've never really liked. I think Islam means to let go and to liberate oneself and one's soul and become a fully a person who is in tune with themselves and with the universe around them, and with the universal truths that you just mentioned, the stories of the prophets, the stories of God, the stories of the human beings. And I think that's what probably you understand Islam to be. And that's what I understand Islam to be, and what I teach people Islam to be, honestly. So with that being said, I want to ask you really quickly, I usually do that. Usually when people are converting, it's just, one person or a few people, and so there's an audience today, and I'm sorry that I have to ask you to do that in front of people, but are you willingly converting to Islam, or are you being forced under, any circumstances at all? Is that your?
I'm willing.
That's your personal choice. You're not forced by anyone or anything. Okay. And then you have studied, and you are 100% sure that this is what you want to do. Okay, that's good to know. In that case, I'm gonna say the Shahada, and then you can repeat it after me. And before I say it, Adham, if you want to be the one who's saying the Shahada, and she can repeat that after you, if that's what you would like. So, Tessa, one more question. Are you converting from Christianity, if I understand correctly?
Yes.
The only reason I ask is that usually we ask people who are converting from Christianity to say وَأَشْهَدُ أَنَّ عِيسَى رَسُولُ اللَّهِ, which means I also bear witness that Jesus is the prophet of God. If you are comfortable saying that. Okay, so Adham, you feel comfortable saying that yourself? Give her that spiritual support and love. She's doing that.
أشهد
أشهد
لا إله
لا إله
إلا الله
إلا الله
وأشهد
وأشهد
أن
أن
محمدا
محمدا
رسول
رسول
الله
الله
وأشهد
وأشهد
أن
أن
عيسى
عيسى
رسول
رسول
الله.
Allah.
Yes.
I bear witness
That there is no God
that there is no God but Allah.
but Allah, and I bear witness
And I bear
that
witness
Muhammad
that Muhammad
is the messenger of God,
is the messenger of God.
and I bear witness
And I bear witness
that Jesus
that
is
Jesus
the prophet and messenger of God.
is a prophet and messenger of God.
Yeah, there you go.